Let's talk work from home. Some people love it and some people hate it. But whatever camp you fall into, one thing is true. You're not going to succeed working from home if you don't have solid routines in place to help you stay focused, stay productive, and get the most out of your work from home experience. If you're working from home and feel overwhelmed by loads of distractions, not to worry, because in today's video, I'm sharing how you can plan your day with ease. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, CEO and co-founder of BOSSBABE. So if you're new here, this channel is all about supporting ambitious women. I share no BS, straight to the point strategies on building a personal brand, growing on social media, and starting an online business. If you're into that, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. In this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes into how I structure my day to stay focused and productive when I'm working from home, no matter what might be going on around me. So ever since I started BOSSBABE, I've been working from home. That means I've seen it all. Days where I'm laser focused, days where I just can't seem to get anything done, and then everything else in between. Luckily, I've had several years worth of work from home experience at this point, so I've pretty much gotten my routine down to a science. Here's what I've done to structure my day for the most work from home success. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is build a solid morning routine. The number one thing I think I've done to be successful working remote actually has nothing to do with getting my work done, and it's this. It's building a solid morning routine. Your morning routine almost acts as the anchor for your day. You really need to create space to get centered and focused before you start responding to your team and actually getting work done. And trust me, I know how tempting it is to walk past your laptop and want to just take a little peek at Slack or answer one quick email. Don't do it. Instead, create a space for yourself to get quiet, journal, meditate, sip your coffee, whatever it is that makes you feel alive. For me, I also love to read Harry Potter. Then, once you've taken that time for yourself, you can dive in and get started. And this simple practice will help you stay focused on what matters that day and will prevent you from getting knocked around with any little thing that doesn't go as planned. The second thing is creating your space. When you're working remote, it feels like your whole house is your office, right? You take a Zoom call from your couch, answer emails from your bed, reply to clients from your kitchen counter as you cook lunch. The problem is it can feel really hard to disconnect work life from home life. So suddenly you're laying in bed trying to fall asleep and you're thinking about emails, or trying to rest with your family on the couch while your mind wanders back to that Zoom call you had earlier. Instead, it would be amazing if you can create a space in your home that is just for you to work from. Now, I know not everyone has a room they can dedicate to being their home office, and that's all right. Even setting up your kitchen table differently during the day and clearing it off before dinner, that's going to make such a big difference for your focus and help you to know when it's time to work and when it's time to rest. The third thing that you're going to want to do is batch your work. The number one thing that slows people down when they're trying to be productive is often context switching and jumping between tasks. That's why I always batch my work. Rather than jumping from one thing to the next, I group the same kind of work together and I run through it all at once. So if I need to have meetings, I try and make them back to back on my calendar so my meetings aren't constantly interrupting my workflow. If I'm doing creative work, I give myself a large chunk of time in my calendar, white space, to dive in fully without distractions. Building out your work is going to be a game changer for you when you're working from home. Rather than being super reactionary to the most urgent task or notification that pops up on your computer screen, you'll have a plan of what you're supposed to be working on and you'll actually be able to get into momentum and get more work done. Okay, so the next thing, think about what you eat. Okay, one work from home tip that doesn't sound like it has anything to do with work. Think about what you eat. When I'm working from home, my meals are like clockwork. I have something that's going to sustain my energy in the morning. You know, I always talk about blood sugar regulation, a midday lunch to refuel, hydration in the afternoon, snack that can help me finish strong, because it can be really tempting to just open your fridge and just like snack in between meetings, grab the first thing, reach for something sugary at 3 p.m. when you're in that afternoon slump. The problem is having food that doesn't actually sustain your energy and blood sugar levels is really going to mess with your focus and make you seriously crash later on. I actually did a whole podcast where I talked to an expert on what foods are best to eat and when to give you increased focus and productivity. I'll link it below because honestly, I think it's really helpful and I really do swear by it. If you get your blood sugar in check, your brain is going to function at a much higher level. The next thing, Give yourself breaks. When you're working in an office, there are natural breaks in your day. You walk to a coffee shop with a co-worker, or you might stop by someone's desk to ask how their day is going or chat for a few minutes after a meeting. That's not often the case when you work from home. So it can be really easy to sit at your desk all day long, never take a break, never even stand up, never get any fresh air. I've been there. The thing is, the right type of break will actually increase your productivity in the end. Getting some fresh air or going on a walk will boost your creativity. Listening to a podcast during lunch, one of my favorite things to do, will make you a better leader. It will make you more creative. On the other hand, the wrong types of breaks will decrease your productivity. So if you're scrolling mindlessly through Instagram, your mind's going to wander and it'll be hard to focus and get back on track. So give yourself healthy breaks so you can get your mind off of work and return to your desk really re-energized and ready to take on the rest of the day. As you go into the rest of your week, try these work from home hacks. I promise you, you're going to feel so much clarity about your work and what is more important. And who knows, you might even save yourself some time as well. So drop a comment below and let me know how you've used any of these tips to structure your week, or if you've got other tips that I haven't included. I would love for this thread to just be really, really valuable. And if this video was valuable, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. I put out videos every week. So if you've got questions about social media growth or online business, please do drop me a comment below because I love hearing from you. And I'll see you next week.